Hello friends, how are you? I think you are oil. I am also oil. Today I will talk to you about World Trade Center podcast. So let's start. Go to Google, search World Trade Center podcast. Then we can see here some website. Uh, we'll click this one, World Trade Center Construction Podcast PBS. Then we can see the website PBS. Here are some options: American experience, films, videos, features, schedules. So today I'll take to American experience. Now streaming Jura Nila Strong claiming a space, telling the story of Black America as only she could. Was film. Then you can click this option was film. The American experience celebrating the contributions of Black Americans to the American story. CLIP celebrate Black history. Black history is American history. Film premieres February 20 at the 980 Rethal's Monopoly's history. Monopoly is America's favorite brand, comes a laugh letter to unbridled corruptions and our free market society. But behind the myth of the game's creation is an untold told the theft options and corrupted double dealing. Was film Voice Freedom explored the life of singer Marianne Anderson and her triumphant 1939 concert at the Lincoln Memorial. Was filmed the building of Ska Woodward. In 1946, Ska Woodward, a Black Army strength on this way home to South Carolina after serving in WWII was pulled from a bus for agreeing with their driver. The local chief of police savagely beat him, leaving him unconscious and permanently blind. Was film Jazz Owners has stunning attempt at the 1936 Olympic Games captivated the world even as it informated that Nazis. Was film going back to T20 going back to T20 depicts the black community in Tulsa, which rebelled after a 1921 religiously motivated massacres. Was filmed the murder of Emmett Till in August 1955. A 14-year-old black boy named Emmett Till was murdered by two white men. His death helped mobilize the civil rights movement. The murder of Emmett Till, media and murderer, Houston public speakers and author Delians M.C. Grice, Ph.D. and journalism professor and authoress Alicia Richardson speak with the Chin J. historian Gail Green about the role of the media in shaping public perception around the murders of Black Americans. Knew what happened when Jorah Neal Houston studied video in Howdy, the renowned other and another privileged when she to the Islamic nation is search in of its religion and its zombies. As film the American diplomat explored the lives and legalists of the Africa American ambassadors who broke relic prayers to reach high ranking appointments in the Torman, Ishant and Kennedy administrations and left a lasting impact on the foreign service. New Joranial Hurston in her element, when the framed right went to Florida to capture the sounds of the South. Lot more than we can see more. The films of Jora Neal Histon. Filmmaker Terry Henther Street talked about Jora Neal Histon and her interest in capturing their royal black folk in her writing and in the brickwork in multiple trips to the South. Hurston shot 16 mm film of rural black people, culture and customs, announcing 85 minutes of footage that she shoot and or detected. The third degree. Some Tamilogrists trace the phrase the third degree back to Freemasonry, but by the early 20th century, the term and become firmly associated with something entirely different. Heart's police integration, or more accurately, true documents to us now. Still, those American experience documents go anywhere, anytime. We will update this space as new films become available. Dr. King's book celebrates creation, discuss King's relationship to the Bible. This has options of Mark and the science fiction novel that helped shape has him. The American experience celebrating the contributions of Black American to the American story. The man behind Wonder Woman, William Marston Fells, claimed to have invented to the lie detector test. The truth about his life was a whole lot wider that entirely to invention of the most famous female comic book character ever. He met his wife or a lie detector, then things got interesting. Leonard Keillor, the inventor of the Keillor biography, spent most of his life trying to tell if people were telling to the truth. It turned out to be trickier than hooking them up to a machine. The history of protest fashions. Historian and another Tensionia Ford and Gina of Fashion at Person School of Design Ben Berry speak with fashion historian Tragedy about how fashion has contributed to many of the most influential social movements in American history. Was conversions with the American experience. History is alive. We are still living it. Let's talk about it. Was film The Murder or Emmett Till. In August 1955, a 14-year-old black boy named Emmett Till was murdered by two white men has helped mobilize the civil rights movement. Was film The Codebreaker discovered the fascinating story of Elizabeth Smith Freedom and the groundbreaking captains who helped bearing down Congress and break up a Niger ring in South America. Her work helped lay the foundation for modern code breaking today. The library collection, a collection of American experience most literary content. If you need any more, then you can click load, then we can see some. Was film taking his tourist? Revised the 1979 Iran hostess crisis, which 52 Americans were held hostage at the US Embassy, the Tehran, unflowing like a political threat. The story is told through the everyone's actions of those who took part in the events. Operation Ajax, the script planned by the American Central Intelligence Agency CIA and British Sector Intelligence Service SIS to other Iran's documentarily elected government and its Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh. Barry region. Barry region was the press attacks at the US embassy in Tehran during the Iran hostage crisis. He first visited Iran in 1969 on a two-year Peace Corps mission and fell in love with the country. First Iran hostage crisis happened, then famed flawed. As one of the hostess wives, Barbara Sons was thrust into the biggest media events of its era. Snapshot America in the 1970s from Jimmy Carter's crisis of confidence space to the hostess crisis. Here's a look at its year from 1970 to 1979. The President and the Shah and strict partnership explored a glory capturing the close tie between the last Shah of Iran and six US presidents over a span of 3 decades. Always a racing musician can go wrong. On April 14, 1980, after 172 days of captivity, a US armed force operation attempted to research the hostage clone James Q. Roberts recalls the details of the failed mission. Jimmy Carter, President Jimmy Carter confirmed one of the most significant challenges of his presidency during the Iran hostage crisis. The Snah. Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, the last Shah of Iran, consolidated power after a CIA-backed coup in 1953. The Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh, media and murder. Historian, public speakers, and other Like Make Greyer, PhD and journalism professor, and Arthur Eliza Jackson speak with the Gen Z historian Cal Green about the role of the media in shaping public perception around the murders of Black Americans. Celebrate Native American experience in the calculation delve into stories from We Shall Remain, a five-part 2009 series on the history and lives of Native Americans and from other American experience films. Civil rights collection. The history of America's ongoing struggle with race, democracy, and justice. Thank you for the watching my video. Please subscribe the channel and want information and click the bell button. Then you will get new informational video. Thank you.